Fantasy ChampMan Season 2, Game Week 20. We are finally into the second half of the season. And not only that, we have some fantastic players coming in to play with us as well. So I think we do have over 150 new managers. Hopefully we do have some coming into the chat tonight. Remember, if that is you, notifications off. This is like your soccer Saturday, so make the most of it. Luke, how's it going, my man?
Yeah, it's going well. I thought it wasn't going well when I saw the team, the players that I was missing. Then I spoke to you, and you made me feel much better about myself, as always, when it comes to ChampMan.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna jump into the chat, and then we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off straight away, mate. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So let's have a look and see who's in the chat. Tim Lum has got 10 players starting for him. Aren't you fucking loving life? Nasty Balls is in the chat. Depression is in the chat. We're going to have to swap team names this week, mate. Tim Lum says, Sup, Iron and Mode. Evening. FPL Patience. Andy Martin's in the chat as well. Aviz, Abdul Akhtar, Arji Barji, Amrit Gill, FPL Depression. Yeah, got loads of people in the chat. Evening to all of you. Itchy Kitten as well. I joined today, but I think I missed the deadline. Not sure. Don't worry. First week. Don't worry about it. Auto Close. What are you drinking tonight, Mode? A little bit of Thatcher's Haze, a little bit of cider to start the evening. I wasn't going to. And then we saw what happened. So, Captain, can you show us our teams, please? We haven't even done the lineups yet, Luke. But, yeah, so if I talk you through my team. So, I did Janssen to one shop. And got 3 million in the bank. Loving life with 3 million in the bank. But tonight I have no Lauren, no Pires, no Ian Taylor, no Ronald de Boer, no McAnuff, and no Henningberg. So I'm six out. So I'm going to be playing a very, very fancy 3-1-3 tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. I think it'll be really good. Basically, it's the dumbbell formation.
No.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, or the I formation as they use in American football. Luke, how are you doing? Because I'm sure you must have less than me, because this game never, ever favours you over me. So how are you looking?
So I'm missing my 3 Arsenal players, which are Holloway, Lauren, and Pires. All 3 of them don't play. And I'm missing 2 from Blackburn as well, Weatherall and de Boer. So yeah. I'm playing a 3-3-3. So I do have a few more midfielders than you, and I do have Veron as captain playing, which I'm excited for. Yeah,
you're going to overrun me in midfield basically today, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd like to think Veron's going to have a good game against your Hughes by himself.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a word with Mark, and I'm going to ask him to drop back a little bit, I think. I'll play Mark Viduka in midfield. Hughes can be there. Hughes can be the runner. Viduka can be the Letizia, just popping the balls in.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit gutted. I was looking forward to tonight, and I'm a bit gutted. But there you go. So, Luke, do you want to talk us through those lineups? We've already obviously seen a few of the old headlines, but talk us through them, mate.
Okie doke. All right, we will start with Arsenal. We have Manninger, Dixon, Van Bronckhorst, Upson and Cole. Ljungberg, Parla, Basadas and Tikhonov, Jeffers and Henry. Middlesbrough, Crossley, Atherton, Southgate, Pearce, Fester, Zepeda, Greening, Miller, Johnston, Rickard and Boxic up top. Aston Villa, we have Schmeichel, Carr and Wright as our fullbacks. We have 2 17-year-olds at centre-half in Stewart and Buers. Then our midfield is Hadji, Hitzelsberger, Ginola and Hendry. Up front, Dublin and Angel. Bolton, Jaskalainen, DeVos, Hendry, Cooper. Pitts and Gardner as our wing-backs. Sherwood and Wally in midfield. Pedersen in behind Ramberg and Wallace. Blackburn, Vesterveld, Melvin, Taylor, Crouch and Lasso. Lundvigsen, Tugay and Lucas Neal in our midfield. Janssen in behind Bent and Ostenstad. Tottenham, Sereni, King, Perry, Bunjevkovic. Anderton and Ziege at wing-back. Davies and Poyet in midfield. Wright, Phillips and Selakovic in behind Rebrov. Charlton, we've got Kylie, Clegg, Walker, Fish and Powell. Robinson, Jensen, Hughes and Fatty Dinser. Up top, Warren and Johansson. Okay, Newcastle, Given, Maddison, Dabizaz, Matteo and Quinn, Luar, Dyer, Hughes and Robert, Court and Olayai up top. Okay, moving on to tweet number 3. Derby, we have Poom, Lescott, Carbonari and Riggott, Johnson and Naylor as our wing-backs, Burley, Morris and Oakley in midfield, Christie and Struper up front. Chelsea, Kudicini, Melchiot, Gallas, Kennedy and Babiaro, Carbone, Lampard, Petit and Zenden, Forsell and Johnson up front. Everton, we have Eleftheropoulos. That sounded better than I said it last week.
It does,
Grimandi, Weir and Unsworth, McAteer and Naismith as our wing-backs, Gravison in behind, Di Matteo and Pembridge, up top, Campbell and Ferguson. Manchester United, Barthez, Neville, Roque Jr., Johnson and Sylvestre, Chadwick, Keane, Veron and Giggs, Van Nistelrooy and York. Slightly disappointed by a lack of attacking arrow for Veron.
Oh, got it for you, man.
I know, I'm not getting any luck. Leeds, we go Robinson, Radaby, Woodgate, Ferdinand, Mabry and Singh, Baka and Bowyer, Kuehl in behind Viduka and Keane, so no place for Alan Smith. He was on 72%, so I'm not surprised. He's on the bench though. Liverpool, Dudek, Biscan, Hippier, Hencho and Risa, Partridge, Murphy, Berger and Barnby, Owen and Lipman up top. Leicester, Walker, Sinclair, Heath, Taggart and Delaney, Savage, Wise, Lewis and Eadie, Scowcroft in behind, Akinbaye, so no place for Izzet. Ipswich, Brannigan, Gunnarsson, Bramble, Haridason, Tarico and Clapham as our wing-backs, Prutton in behind, Holland and Redknapp, Doherty, and Stewart up top. And on to our final tweet. We have Manchester City, Nash, McNamara, Howie, Hurtado, McQuelkin, Svensson, Flitcroft, Brow, Tiato, Huckabee, Wanchop. Millwall, Ashwood, Bircham, Dolan, Nethicott, McInnesby, Alexanderson, McKinley, Cahill, Canay, Eiffel and Savarese up top. Sunderland, Sullivan, Lawson, Issa, Varga, Gray, Teal, Medina, Ardley, Kilban, Phillips and Libra. So no place for Tome and no place for Arca.
Ooh.
And Watford, Atmatsidis, Ferrer, Gali, Vega, Robinson, Tessam, Gale and Petkov with attacking arrows. Vanatza just sitting, and Smith and Noel Williams up top. So yeah, it is absolute carnage. And anybody with 11 players, fair play to you. You're going to have a good night.
To be honest, anybody with 8 or more, I'd be saying you're basically paying for information there. Absolutely disgusting. So, I mean, myself, I'm just going to try and manage expectations tonight. I think if I can get Rude scoring a few over you, basically, if I can somehow get close to you, I think I've done quite well tonight.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. It's a tough game week.
It is. Let's have a look and see who's in the chat then. I don't think you've got any stats yet, have you? If you give me a shout when you do, mate.
Okay.
We've got Az Phillips in the chat. Good evening, Az. Adam Brown, 11 players playing, brought in new Sunderland striker and Wanchop as captain. Could be awful or could be awesome. Yeah, you never know. Poster Point says our Lord and Saviour, Ginger Pele. Yeah, Doherty. He's starting up front tonight, isn't he? Rich P is in the chat. Oi, Rich, he's saying no Arca and Tome is a killer. Yeah, hopefully you get some players off the bench though, mate. You never know. FPL depression. I've got Tome, Lauren, Pires, Melberg, De Boer and Holloway all out for me. Would kill for a grey arrow right now. Yes. Oh yeah, what shirt you got on tonight, mate?
It's Porto.
Like that. How old's that one?
4 or 5 years, I think.
Yeah. I keep forgetting how young you are. I keep thinking you're going back to, like, you know, proper old days, like Deco days.
Good team.
Right. As Phillips brought in Forsell and McQuilkin for Terry and Smith. Got 11 out.
Nice. Oh, he should have a good game week. He's got he's Dublin up top, isn't he?
Better not mention that. Yeah. Obviously, I had Mark on the pod last night, Mark Southern. So I don't know whether you've listened to it yet. Loved having him on. And we were talking just beforehand, and we were like, oh yeah, ChampMan good and all this stuff. And he went, yeah, I'm like 200th at the moment. I'm really struggling, like, because I don't really do it much. And I was like, oh, fuck off. I'm like 370th and I'm bloody doing it every week. Can't even get 7 players out. Oh, I know. Phil Captain says he's just waiting for the stats to come through. And Az has got a nice little personal message for you in the chat as well, Luke. Paul Rona says he took a -8 and still only managed to get 9 men out tonight. Ouch. Ultra close. Nice collection of jerseys. Do you actively collect them, or have you just acquired them over a time because you like the look of them?
It's one of those things where you know how it is when you're older than 20, when people ask you for Christmas or birthday ideas, they're like, what can I get you? And you've got like, I fucking know. And I'll just say, get me this, and this off eBay and send a load of football shirts their way.
Yeah.
It's the best way of doing things. And yeah, I've accumulated probably nearly 100 now.
Bloody hell. Did you ever sell them?
No, I couldn't. I love them too much.
Yeah, got too much money, obviously. FBL Tubes is in the chat. Evening all, lads. As Phillips, I hate Mark so much. I can't believe he's beating me. I'm trying so hard. Yeah, imagine having a partner that you usually pod with being really that much better than you. James House says the sound quality is in the mud. Is that my sound? You can hear me all right, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Nobody else has said that.
No, maybe it's you. Oh no, Free Jack to See is saying that voices mode was a bit crackly there. I do apologise. Maybe it's just me. It's my Sean Dyche voice. Tim, the main shirt I would like to get in the future is a Japan national shirt and another Fiorentina one. I do like the Fiorentina one. That's a nice shout.
I like Fiorentina. And I was actually looking at a Japanese shirt earlier that I want to buy.
Really?
Yeah, quite weird. Oh no, they're replying to people on the bloody tweets again.
I know.
Please don't do that when the game's on, please.
Yeah, apparently I'm sounding a bit like Daft Punk tonight. My voice is cracking. I'm sounding a bit techno.
Can you give us a rendition of Daft Punk?
Bolder, better, faster, stronger. Oh, push your mic in, you knob, says Disable. He's such a lovely bloke, isn't he?
Oh, they're all saying it's much worse now. Whoops.
There we go. Couldn't be any more in. Literally couldn't be any more in. Captain saying the set. Do you know what? The only other thing I can do is I think I can turn it up on here, but I'm worried that if I turn it up on there, it's going to mess everything up. JJ Mode, are you sure you live in Somerset and not Somalia? Racist. Yeah, but lots of people are saying the sound is good. Maybe if you turn the volume up on your laptops. Right, Luke, you haven't got any stats through yet, then?
No stats.
Terrible. Everybody's saying that's what she said. Calm Hayes, and that's what Mo tells his wife every night. Yeah. FBL Tubes, classic IT advice, turn it off and on again. That's the IT crowd, isn't it? IT crowd. Yeah. So what are we really expecting tonight then, Luke? What are we? I'm expecting Veronda Hall now. And Luke to do nothing. Yeah. I'm expecting Arsenal clean sheet.
Yeah.
Blackburn to go crazy and win 6-0 against Spurs.
I'm not sure what we can expect, because looking at the sim, I said earlier when I saw the sims, I was like, does any of this actually mean anything? Just based on, the fact there's going to be so much rotation. So like Middlesbrough were useless in the sims, but they're playing their full XI. So it's one of those things where it's like, are they now going to be really good? Because at least they're playing their full 11. Whereas obviously, Aston Villa, who I think did quite well in the sims, have now got two 17-year-olds at centre half. So I'd assume that that's going to affect them. You'd like to think, wouldn't you?
Right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take my mic out and see what everybody thinks. See if that makes any difference. Please let me know. God knows whether it makes a difference.
That's now so much worse for me.
That's
now so much worse.
I'm going to see what people say and just see if they say that's any better. I don't know. I give up with technology this year. I give up with this game. I might as well just walk off. Let Luke do it.
Yeah, it went really well when you disappeared a few weeks ago.
Did it?
I just looked like a deer in the fucking headlights. I was like, oh my god.
A few people did say you look like a little boy lost in the supermarket when his mum's gone round the corner.
It was like the In-Betweeners scene where he's like, I want my mummy. Wait, call my mummy or the ambulance, please.
Mummy or ambulance. So loads of people are saying it's better and loads of people are saying it's the same. So I don't know.
Oh, well, it's worse for me, but if it's better for everybody else, that's fine.
Yeah, that's how you live your life most of the time, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, that'll do. That's fine.
So international break now, mate. This is lovely. We're on tonight. We're on Saturday night as well, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, honestly, the international break is like the worst thing. It's so funny. Obviously, we've been stuck inside for a whole year during lockdown, but I feel like 2 weeks of international break feels worse than a year trapped inside.
I know.
2 week international break is the worst thing.
It's weird though. In some ways, I've quite enjoyed it. Like, I know we're only a couple of days in, but in some ways, it's been nice to not think about it. Like, I feel like FPL and football has been so like stodgy recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, the football. The only game that's been enjoyable for the neutrals was one that I was fucking hating at the weekend. The 3-3. Like, everybody in the Wolfpack chat was going, "Oh, this is the best game there's been in ages," and I was like, "Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it because I'm hating it every single second." I genuinely was quite happy we got a point in the end, which sounds mental because they were all over us. They could quite easily come back and won 4-3, 5-3. We were playing that badly in the second half.
Yeah, I know. Mark FLR asking, are you boys getting paid overtime for Saturday's stream? No, we unfortunately we get paid yearly, so we've got our lump sum straight. What was that?
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not.
To be fair, there was that thing in the contract, wasn't there, that said if you can't even get 8 players out, you don't get paid. FPL Hitman, if only Mode spent some of his ChampMan check on tech. I know, I'm spending it all on your missus. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, no, we were thinking about doing a 3 p.m. stream on Saturday, but I can't do it. I'm already wasting, well, not wasting, sorry. I'm already using one night a week for like 4 hours. I can't, not wasting. Oh, to be honest, it is pretty much wasting it with me, isn't it?
Yeah. That's such a Freudian slip. That's so funny. I fucking hate this. I hate being here. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, Red Arrows chucking out lovely little compliments in the chat. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Auto reclose Irons gets paid with knowing team sheets.
I fucking wish. I'd have had 11 men if I knew the teams. No. There's a stream straight after this, isn't there? That's the only other thing to mention.
Yes. And massive transfer news.
Yes. I genuinely think it's the biggest one we've had.
It's
massive. I think it's the biggest one we've had in a season and a half.
It was that big that Tact actually had to say, are your teams locked? Because we usually lock our teams at some point on the match day, don't we? And we were both locked, and he told us what it was. And I mean, it's exciting. It is exciting.
Yeah, I have to say, I was fully erect.
But I mean, that's because you were in the chat with me and Tax. It's nothing to do with the.
Well, yeah, it was a bit of both. Bit of both.
Okay. Colm, hey, so who's doing the season 3 streams? Just Luke. He's going to have to get better at doing it by himself. That's what his missus has been telling him for years as well.
I need a little bit of help.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just at the end. You're fine most of the way. It's just that last bit, isn't it? The bonus bit.
Have to tag mode in.
Yeah.
But it's your go now, boy.
Cheers. People are having a guess, by the way. Ian Hart to Arsenal. Not far off being really wrong. Rui Costa. Daryl Larson to Leeds. Lots of people are saying Rui Costa. Pep talk. Evening, everyone. So pleased to be here. We are just wasting Mode's time every Thursday. That's why we're here on a Wednesday. Feel a bit better now. As Phillips, this has turned nasty. Paul Rona, a lot of people are saying Ian Hart. Could be. Con Hayes, I feel sorry for Irons' misses. We all do.
Oh.
Oh. I keep thinking you're wearing a Hartlepool shirt.
Not quite.
Clean sheet wipeout says, evening lads, just saw your team mode. Ouch. Thank you.
The only other thing I had to add before we get started, I don't know if you on a slightly more serious note, I don't know if you saw the tweet that Luke Disable put out earlier. He said that his younger brother Ellis took his own life 4 years ago today. So I just wanted to say, given that obviously we have a predominantly male audience, 20 to 50 years old, I assume, in the chat. Just once again, I know it's a tough time out there. Lockdown's been pretty shit. Obviously, we're using this as a bit of escapism. Just remember, if you need to talk to me, talk to Andy, talk to Luke, Tact, Captain, whoever, just reach out to anyone, even if it is on this silly little FPL community that we've created. Just reach out. There's always somebody out there to talk to. So
yeah,
just wanted to get that in before we get going with all the ridiculous that I'll be adding later.
Yeah. It's such a massive thing, though, honestly. Guys just don't talk. And one of the biggest things I've noticed, and I've noticed it during lockdown as well, like you can ring up your mates and stuff like that, and you'll only ever talk about shallow things. You won't ever really talk to each other. The amount of times people just don't go, so how are you doing? Like they'll just, or they'll say that, and the other one will say, oh yeah, no, yeah, fine, everything's fine. Did you watch the game the other day? And it's always like skin deep, and it just needs to be. Guys just need to be happy talking to each other, don't they?
I watched the BBC documentary the other day with Roman Kemp, who lost one of his friends recently, and he was speaking to a group of young men, and they now do the 2 OK rule. So they're like, oh, you're right, and then they'll be like, yeah, because you always just go yeah, and now they go, are you all right? And they did that. It's more of the first one's like, yeah, I'm all right. How you doing? Yeah, like as you say, laddie bantery stuff, and then it's more of a, but you actually all right? How are you actually feeling? Which, as you say, it's just something I genuinely have no idea what's going on in any of my best mates' heads, which sometimes is a bit, because I play Xbox and watch the football with them all the time, but I have no idea what's going on with any of them really, which, I think that needs to change really, and hopefully we can improve ourselves with regards to talking, because as you say, it's not always, it's kind of shunned, isn't it, within the UK, unfortunately.
Do you know what? I genuinely, I reckon I've opened up more to 2 or 3 people on Twitter since I've joined than I have to some of my friends, and that's literally just because you're not seeing them. It's almost like the opposite of trolling, isn't it? Because you're not seeing them, you feel more happy to open up. And it's really big. It really is. Do you think? And this is kind of taking a turn now. We could do the 2 OK rule at the end of every stream for me, please.
yeah, that's fine. We'll do the 2 OK rule after I've got 30 points in the 90th minute. We'll do the 2 OK rule.
Yeah, Andy, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No, Andy, are you okay? No, I'm not. The players are on their way out onto the pitch. I can't see too many looking bloated with turkey. Good luck. Your game week 20 is about to start. Here we go.
1 minute. Okay.
Fair play to Kemp doing a BBC documentary and ChampMan FPL pods as well.
I love that. Wait, what was it? You called him Martin Kemp last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I need today that would actually be like a really good return. And I think the only one, if I get a goal or an assist from Wally, that'd be fantastic. That's the hope. The shitty 4.5 million mid that I've had to bring off the bench.
Yeah. I don't know. Hippier. Trying to look for players that could do well for me. Hang on, let me just scan my midfield. No, not in there. Uh,
Do you not even have anyone on the bench that might come on and at least get you like a nice 1-pointer for just for the fun of it?
Yussi. If Yussi can do a job in midfield.
We need to ask. Can Andy have Yussi off his bench, please?
Ask Disable. Tell you what, just say ask Disable and say, look, just bend the rules for once. Everybody's seen how much I've been punished. Can I just get Yussi playing in midfield this week, please?
I'm sure everybody in the chat will back it. You don't. What I'm saying is, you don't get attacking returns. You don't. No. You don't get clean sheets. You just want his.
Just want his 2 points.
Just 2 points for turning up, and if he comes up for a goal in the 90th minute.
Yeah, and we've literally just spoken about men's mental health as well.
Yeah, come on, give him the 2 points.
Come on,
guys.
Poster Point says this is hands down the best escapism all week, and we get it twice this week. We do get it twice this week. Looking forward to that. Pep talk. Luke is normally too busy celebrating and laughing at the end of each game week to ask Mode if he's okay. Yeah. Alexander Scree. Does Doherty normally play striker, or am I just lucky today? No, majority of the time he's going to be playing up front. Tim Lum, hashtag Yussi for Mode. Disable, he gets a red. Yeah, you should have agreed to that, Luke, and then we will watch him get a red for me.
That would be good.
Oh. FPL Hitman, Doherty. You just have to pretend like you have no feeling in your face, don't you? Doherty. The Boxing Day game week is underway. Will it be a Merry Christmas for you? Let's find out. Rob Pick, does Mode want some 7-Up? Good one.
It doesn't even make sense because you've got 8 players.
Yeah, I know. He tries. That's the thing with Rob. He is a trier, isn't he? He tries really hard at everything he does. And that's all I've got to say.
We need to quickly predict our first goal scorer.
Oh, yeah, go for it. I'm going to go for... I've got to know who's playing. I'm going to go for Kevin Phillips, Sunderland.
Okay, I'm going to go for Juan Pablo Angel.
Nice. Amrit Gill. For fuck's sake, spoiler alert, I hadn't told my girlfriend it's on twice this week. That's me in the doghouse. Don't worry, mate. I'll give her a little text. I'll sort it all out. Aston Villa 0, Bolton 0. A huge save in the first minute. Dion Dublin's header, I'm going to call him as is Dion Dublin from now on, looked destined for the corner, but Jaskalainen makes an excellent save to tip the ball around the post.
Nice. Yusi's class. Yusi's the Martinez in this, isn't he?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, he is the second most owned player in the game.
Yeah, and I was saying he might overtake Rude, and then everybody got Rude in, didn't they? He went up to nearly 80% owned.
Yeah. Colm Hayes is going for Delapo Olaoye for the first goal scorer.
Nice.
FPL Escapades, Yussi is racking up the saves already. He is. I mean, that's one, but yeah.
Solid start.
This is weird without a microphone. I need something phallic in my hands, otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. Olaoye.
I don't think there's been a goal.
It's a shit for all the newbies, isn't it?
Yeah. No players, no goals.
Pep Talk is saying, please don't remind Az about Az's Dion Dublin mode.
Can't be helped. Because he was saying, I'm not sure about Dublin, and we both said you 100% need to keep him in your team. And he was like, nah, I don't think he's good enough. And we said, I promise you he's going to absolutely haul this week. And he just ignored us and went and got Hattie, didn't he? Ridiculous.
Well, he listened to Pep Talk, didn't he? That's what he said in the chat. This guy called Pep Talk, who seems a really nice guy, told me, ditch him.
Get rid.
Quite a few people predicting quite a few interesting goals. Az, I hate you. A rare Gary Neville goal. Oh, Charlton 0, Newcastle 0, hits the woodwork. Carl Court almost opens the scoring with a header from an Olaoye cross. Kylie is beaten, but the header cannons off the base of the post.
I saw a lot of people get Carl Court in where we went for one shot. I think the other one was Carl Court.
Yeah, I like it.
Makes sense given that they're playing Charlton's reserve. I love this game sometimes. Charlton are right at the bottom, look dead and buried. They've got a winnable game on Boxing Day. All their players have got perfect condition, and they've gone, you know what? We need to get the kids out. We need Fatty Dinter out there. He'll save us.
Easy game against the Magpies. Rotate. Oh,
how good were those bloody graphics, by the way, from Captain on those tweets? Unreal.
I'll tell you what was good. The descriptions from Man United derby and Aston Villa.
Yeah, sure.
Banging. We have our first goal, and it has come at Arsenal. Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 0. Franny Jeffers with the goal. Bassidas with the assist. This feels like it's going to be a Bassidas night. Jeffers with the goal. Bassidas with the assist. Arsenal 1-0 up already.
Nice. I reckon there'll be a lot of people out there that own Southgate, and he's come off the bench, so it's a nice little clean sheet wipeout.
Yeah, I take 2 points now.
Oh yeah, have you got? Is Southgate one of your players?
No.
No. You just take 2 points from Ed. Like you just love 11 men and 2 points from all of them.
Yeah, no, I know. I'd love 11 men. Do you know what? I would take 11 men over doing this stream right now.
Well, you did just tell everyone that you were wasting your time.
Wasting my time on a Thursday.
What a beer.
Great start for Arsenal. Bassidas does really well to make space, and his low curling cross is perfect for Jeffers to arrive at the far post and tap home. Can Middlesbrough respond? Yeah, Abdul, it should have been Perez. Fuck God, those Arsenal boys ruined me. Brought Lauren in all those weeks ago. Brought McAnuff in. Brought bloody Perez in. It's not good, mate.
We did well with Perez, though. We did captain him in the double, and he did quite well, didn't he?
Yeah, to be fair. Voice of reason over here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the positives when you've got fucking 7 outfielders playing. I'm trying to help.
Oh, God. Everybody's just talking about me getting pegged by 11 men in the chat now. Oh, we have an early clean sheet wipeout, and it has not gone to the visitors at Goodison Park. Everton 1, Man United 0. Di Matteo with the goal. Naismith with the assist. Early clean sheet wipeout for Man United there. Ouch.
Yeah, could have done without that, as I've got Sylvester and I've got Veron captain. That would could have done without, if I'm honest.
Have you still got Unsworth?
No. Nightmare run of fixtures, didn't they?
Yeah.
Although apparently not. Apparently they're completely fine to beat Man United.
Yeah, FPL depression. Good old Man United defence letting everybody down again. Everton 1, Man United 0. Clean sheet wipeout. Di Matteo works the ball out wide to Naismith, who returns a low pass into his path. Di Matteo is squared up by Johnson, but manages to work half a yard and squeeze a low shot into the corner. Brian Yule. And this is why I sold Gary Neville for Berg.
Yeah. That bloody... there was 2 that I didn't even check. When I was looking through the players earlier, I was like, I think I might have 11. I didn't even check for Perez, and I didn't even check for Weatherall. I just thought, because my immediate reaction when I looked at Arsenal was to check for Lauren and Holloway, and I didn't expect either of them to play. And then for Blackburn, I looked at Janssen and De Boer, so ignored Perez and Weatherall, just assuming they'd be fine, and then went back and realised nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, we pretty much did the same as me, mate. I thought Berg would play, because he's not always in the team. And I thought he'd be fine.
Oh, we
Doesn't
had an
matter.
early clean sheet wipeout at Ewood Park, and it has gone to the visitors. Spurs have gone 1-0 up. Sean Wright-Phillips with the goal. Anderton with the assist. So sick note with the assist. Sean Wright-Phillips with the goal. Spurs 1-0 up after 8 minutes.
Yeah. Normally that would matter, but people only have Weatherall and Berg, and then they only have De Boer as their midfielder, I think. So
Yeah.
doesn't really matter anymore.
Nothing does.
Nothing really matters.
That was a Nirvana song, wasn't it? Not
It was a
Nirvana.
Queen song.
Metallica song.
I know it's obviously a Queen lyric.
And I think, and I'll be impressed if anybody remembers this in the chat, Delta Goodrum might have covered it.
I like Delta Goodrum.
I bet you do. A great start on the road for Spurs. Anderton does what he does best, not getting injured, and whips in a fine cross with his right foot. Wright-Phillips times his arrival at the far post perfectly and is left with a simple finish.
The writer of today's columns has played football with Darren Anderton.
Who's that?
Rob Pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He showed me a load of photos of some like charity football game he played in. I think he played with Anderton, Lee Hendry, some others as well. I can't remember, but he somehow managed to be on pens. He took a penalty and scored with all these pro players. I don't know how Rob Pick managed to win the bloody ball for a penalty, but fair play to him.
FPL Fozzie, by the way, is saying he's got Sean Wright-Phillips first on his bench, but he's got a full 11 playing. How would you get a full 11 playing this week? Oh, this is the goal that everybody wanted. In your face. This is the goal that everybody wanted. The heavily rotated Charlton at the Valley have gone 1-0 up on Newcastle. Clegg with the penalty. Johansson with the assist. Clegg. It says M. Clegg. I don't know what the M is. M. Clegg has scored the pen. Charlton 1-0 up.
Clegg.
Huh?
It's Michael Clegg, isn't it?
I'm going to go Martin.
I'm going to go Martin. Let's just make out. Who normally takes pens for Charlton? Would that have been Jason Yule?
I was going to say, is it Yule?
Nightmare.
Did you see what I did yesterday, by the way?
What's that?
Got fucking Mark Southern's name wrong on the pod. When I put all the descriptions of that in for the pod, I called him Mark Swatridge, which is a fucking kid in my class. He messaged me going, "Who's Mark Swatridge?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I had to change it all. Fucking one of the biggest blokes in the bloody
That's
FPL
so
universe. I'd have given it the big penalty build-up, but it felt kind of irrelevant. Johansson was pulled down by Dyer from a set piece, and the referee didn't hesitate. Michael Clegg sends the keeper the wrong way from the spot. Not Martin.
Yeah, I did think it was Michael. I'm so excited for the tweet for next week's pod now. This week on the pod, we'll have Timmy Smith, the 7-year-old that sits at the front of my class. He's very good at reading.
Little shit.
He's a little bitch.
Oh.
Are there any kids in your class that got a higher rank than you in FPL?
I'm not even going to respond to that. They probably got a better rank than me in bloody ChampMan.
Probably.
Do you know what? I'm sorry. My ass is going numb. I'm going to need to go and get a blanket for the chair.
Oh, shit. Don't leave me. No. Hello.
We're all good, mate. We're all good. As Phillips put, Mark messaged me, was not impressed. He called you an amateur. Funnily enough, that's all he kept calling you when we were talking before the pod as well. Said it was lovely to come on with me. They're all asking you to entertain them, mate.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, you struggle to entertain. Timmy Smith, what a lad. Oh, goal disallowed at Ewood Park at both ends. Salakovic and Janssen both have goals disallowed for offside in quick succession. It's the season of goodwill, but not from these linesmen.
Bollocks.
Rohan, that was the most awkward I've ever seen Irons, ever.
I just sat there going like this.
I reckon that was you at school. You were sat at the front like this.
Oh, yeah, no, I struggled to talk at school. I was not the most sociable kid. I'm not the most sociable person now.
Did you have a speech impediment?
No, I was just the kid that knew lots about football. That was what stopped me from getting bullied, if I'm honest.
I bet you had all the girls, didn't you?
Oh yeah, they bloody loved me. The chubby kid that knew who was playing right back for Accrington Stanley. They loved it.
Oh! Charlton have gone 2-0 up at the Valley. Charlton 2, Newcastle 0. Dinser with the goal. Johansson with the assist. Dinser.
Fatty.
We've just been talking about men's mental health. Imagine one of the misses walking in on the stream and you're just going, Fatty.
Fatty's in, sir.
Oh, did anybody go for him? Surely not.
Surely.
Go on, Fatty.
I haven't got the stats yet. I reckon he's been the most transferred in.
Disable must have loved that.
He's just commented. Nice.
Johansson produced a really neat layoff and the Newcastle defence was wider than the gap between ours and Mode's ranks. Dinser took advantage and fired the ball into the top corner.
Wait, I've just realised Charlton are 2-0 up. So their tactics have worked to play in the kids.
Yeah, they'll lose 3-2.
Probably.
Rob Pick, you're lucky I read that out then, by the way. These are going down very nicely tonight. Rory, 5 goals. No one has anything.
I've got some stats now.
Oh, go for it, mate.
All right. Should we wait for 12 seconds to see the next one? See if we got another tweet coming in.
Yeah, go for it. Better do, aren't we?
Oh, fucking hell.
Goal! Blackburn have equalised against Spurs, and it is the men we wanted. 2 guy with the goal, Ludvigsson with the assist.
Okay, so ownership, we got 79% Van Nistelrooy, 60% Jaskalainen, 40% Tome, 36 Cepeda, 32 De Boer, and then Hughes, Doherty, Southgate, Hart, Pires, all between 30 and 25. Captaincy, we got 51% on Van Nistelrooy, 10% Phillips, 7% Henry, 6% Shearer, 5% Veron. 38 wildcards, 7 free hits, 3 bench boosts, and 10 triple captains. The triple captains are Van Nistelrooy 3, One Chop 2, Phillips 2, Veron 1, Beckham 1, and Court 1. Transfers out were Smith, Viduka, and Jeffers, and transfers in One Chop, Phillips, and Doherty.
Blackburn respond via the Turkish delight. Ludvigsson spotted a clever pass. It was a race between Tugay and Sereni, and somehow Tugay won. He nudged the ball around Sereni and slid it into the unguarded goal.
You see the Turkey result earlier?
Yeah, 4-2 against Holland, wasn't it?
It's mad. Yeah.
Was it a good Holland team? I saw Depay was playing.
Yeah, I think it's their main team. It's just they're obviously gone massively off the boil. You know, years ago, I think 10 years ago when they made the World Cup final, they had Van Persie and Robben, who were probably 2 of the best 5 to 10 players in the world, and yeah, not quite so good anymore.
So they're basically doing a Liverpool on the world stage then. No Virgil van Dijk and they can't do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Lost their heads.
Yeah. Just poor team, really, isn't it? That's Liverpool, not Netherlands. Goal at Pride Park, and it has gone to the visitors. Chelsea have gone 1-0 up. Carbone with the goal, Zenden with the assist. Pretty much the two best options at Chelsea there. Carbone with the goal, Zenden with the assist.
I'm very happy with that because I had the job of writing something up for Chelsea and captain's tweets. So and I think I put Carbone and Zenden as my two main picks for them outside of the defence. So quite happy with that. But I think that's quite obvious, really.
Aviz says, guys, who started the ChampMan idea?
That was Tact, Andy, Simple Goal, Dave, and then James Blackburn came up, didn't he, with the old spreadsheets, the glorious spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Which we've now obviously moved onto our high-tech website, but the spreadsheets were glorious.
Yeah, he was basically made redundant, wasn't he? Derby 0, Chelsea 1. Beautiful from Benito. Zenden's pace takes him away from the defence and his low cross finds Carbone. He seems to have no space but manages to place a finish with his instep into the corner before Poom can react. Wingers versus Derby, says Disable. Yeah, it's easy to know what's going to happen when you've seen it though, mate, isn't it? Ronarid 9, Edenall, has there ever been a death in CM 0102? No, but there are players playing that are now dead.
Wait, what? I'm assuming that is what he means, that are there any players that are dead that were in the game, as opposed to has anyone ever died in one of the Sims?
I think that's what he means.
Have we ever got a message saying somebody's dead?
It's all going on at the Valley. 3 goals at the Valley already, and the third goal has gone to the visitors. Newcastle have pulled one back. Stephen Hughes with the goal. Kieran Dyer with the assist. Hughes bringing back some early season form there.
So, Rory can go fuck himself.
Who?
Fuck off, Rory.
Why?
Because I wrote the one for Newcastle as well, and he said, why are you saying Hughes is good? Because he scores goals, mate. Against Charlton 16-year-olds, he's class.
Scores goals. Gash Toe, 0%, aka dead.
Do you remember when Veron went to a fucking spa? He went off and had a few days of pampering and therefore couldn't play for a month.
Is he back? It's a gift from Dean Kiley, who tries to confront Kieran Dyer, but Dyer beats him to it and knocks the ball back to Hughes with an empty net. Impossible to miss, and he doesn't. Rory, been absolutely mugged off here. Apparently Souček's getting a little hat-trick in tonight, mate.
Did you see they announced the Czech Player of the Year, and West Ham had number 1 and number 2.
Really?
Bloody
Souček was number 2, was he?
Love him.
Yeah, but Souček's been shit since you signed Lingard, mate. Bit part player.
He's actually got a hat-trick. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So good. What a baller.
Flair's saying that he sold Hughes and he's been punished. Sold him in game week 7. Oh, we have our first goal of the evening. And it's come at Main Road. Man City 1, Millwall 0. One shot with the goal. McQuilkin with the assist. Oh my God, didn't Az bring in McQuilkin? I'm sure he mentioned him because he's the only person I've ever seen mention the name.
That can't be right.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he said he brought in 2 players and one of them was McQuilkin.
That sounds a bit dodgy to me.
Does, doesn't it?
Do you reckon they're feeding him information because he's got lots of followers? Would make sense.
Why are they feeding you information then?
I'm doing Luke sexual favours.
You did it for a while though, didn't you? I'm not sure McQuilkin should get the assist for this, but I'm also not sure how many will care that he did. His cross is met by one shot and his header is saved, but the rebound isn't. He slams the second attempt home. Yeah, I think he does. Anil Punya, 8 goals already, but no goals for any of my players, and it's 2:30 a.m. here. Why am I awake? Colm Hayes, one job is all it takes.
Somebody got a goal and an assist for that.
Jason Dorney, goal and assist. Jesus
Mental.
Christ. Tim Lum brought in one chop in McQuilkin a day for a -4. So I want to touch McQuilkin. I would have been all over Hurtado. Is it Hurtado's the good one for City in defence?
Yeah.
Not that you want to bring in a City defender.
Have we missed something here? Is McQuilkin like the best defender in the game? What have we missed?
Oh, Man City have gone 2-0 up, and it is that man McQuilkin that is not involved. Svensson with the goal, McNamara with the assist. City are 2-0 up. 2 goals in 2 minutes.
They're playing well here, City.
They are. Do you know what? I'm going to say it, and not a lot of people are going to believe me. I think City will win the league at some point.
What do you reckon? About 10 years' time?
Something like that. They might need a little bit of investment, just a little bit.
Just a small amount.
Just a little bit. Just a sprinkle.
They might need a whole fucking country to buy them, but outside of that, they'll be fine and they'll do it all by themselves. What point was it that you realised Man City were going to be proper big time Charlies in the league? At what point do you think it was Robinho?
No, it wasn't a player. It was when they started investing in stuff outside of the team. That's when I started realising they were doing it properly. When they started investing in the training grounds and development squads, I thought, oh shit, they're going to be here for a while. Maybe it's the night of the troll. McNamara's cross looks reasonably harmless, but it's a superb volley from Svensson, nestling it into the far corner. City are cruising. That's when I knew they were going to be good. When they weren't just thinking superficially and thinking about the team, they started thinking about future, and you can see it now. Like there's such a good team, and Pep Guardiola was the other thing, I guess. Like they were good with other managers, but you always felt it wasn't going to be sustainable. Whereas with Pep, they just look so good all the time.
Have you seen West Ham's training ground?
No.
It's a fucking shed. It's
really?
So bad. Genuinely, there's I think it's Fleetwood or a team in League One have a far better training facility than us, and we're like a relatively consistent Premier League side, and we literally live in a fucking shed.
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, right. Everton 1, Man United 0. Dwight York has been the biggest threat for United so far. First, his header is parried by Eleftheropoulos. He then hits a volley saved by Eleftheropoulos. Good luck, FPL mode. Smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it.
That. You might as well start throwing some fucking plates at a wall. I didn't realise you were Greek.
Do you know what? If I don't get any more returns tonight, I might start throwing some plates at the wall. So your training ground then is pretty much like Leeds' pitch, is it?
Yeah, genuinely. If we're like comparing it, so like you got your Leicester's and Man City training grounds or Tottenham. Compare that to ours, it would be like elite Wembley or Old Trafford pitch compared to the Leeds pitch currently.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's not good. It is not good.
Oh. Tim Lum, mode smashed that. Thank you very much.
You did well.
Thank you. I'm not even sure what I'm cheering on tonight.
just a goal, I guess. Wadchop scored, didn't he? That was nice.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Poster points. Mo's been getting all the kids at his school to help him say it. Yeah, young Mark Swatridge is great at saying Eleftheropoulos. Aviz, which team does Mo support in the Premier League? I'm a Man United fan for my sins. Oh, we have a goal at Filbert Street, and it has gone to the hosts. Leicester are 1-0 up on Ipswich. Goal, Robbie Savage. Assist, Sinclair. Is there any point saying goal scorers tonight?
No. That's a good discussion topic. What did you make of Robbie Savage as a player / person?
Hated him.
See, he was annoying, but I guarantee if he played for your team, I bet you'd have loved him. Obviously, not being Man United because he wasn't good enough, but I reckon if he played for West Ham, we'd have loved him because he was just such a dick. You know those players that they're a bit of an arsehole, but when they play for you, you're kind of all right. Yeah, I like a bit of you.
Yeah. People used to say that about Herrera at United. He was a dick when he played, but when he's playing for you, you're quite happy he's there.
Yeah.
Robbie Savage. You've heard of Zinedine Zidane, right? I've just seen an annoying Welsh version. This was extraordinary. Savage weaved in and out of challenges before unleashing a howitzer from all of 30 yards that swerved into the top corner.
It sounds about right. It's the sort of thing you'd have seen from Robbie.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most out of character goal you've ever seen? I thought of this earlier because I saw the highlights of. Do you remember when Wales beat Belgium at the Euros?
Yeah,
and how Rob Kanu did that turn that took out 3 players, then he slotted it home. And I remember just being there like, that's amazing. They've got ahead, but how the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
And I was trying to think if there were any others where you just go, how have you managed that? I couldn't think of it anymore off the top of my head at the time.
Matty Lowton seems to do screamers every 4 years or whatever.
Yeah, he got one against, was it Stoke for Villa? And then he scored the one this year against Palace for Burnley. Yeah. That was good.
Update from Ellen Road. I'm fairly sure I've just seen a very familiar face watching the game at Ellen Road from the director's box. Ooh. If he's about to sign for Leeds, this could have a major impact. Watch this space in the next couple of days. Hashtag Scout exclusive. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Rory's just said about do you remember the John O'Shea goal against Arsenal?
Yeah.
He put you 4-2 up, didn't he? Did the chip, and then he just went like this. He was like,
God, I'm trying to think. There must be some good ones. Can't think off the top of my head now.
Peter Crouch against City. I've just seen that. Well, that was mad. That was a good one.
But he was a striker with skill, though. Like he did have that in his locker.
Yeah, I'm not having that. You expected that from Peter Crouch at any point in his career.
Sorry, you look at his hat trick that he scored for Liverpool that time. Like he could do it all. Oh, we have a goal. We have an equaliser at Goodison Park. Everton 1, Man United 1. Ruud van Nistelrooy scores the goal. Roy Keane with the assist. Ruud.
No, that I'm not having that. That's not fair because the Sims said Veron was better. So that's not allowed.
You need to start paying Luke again. JJ says Gary Cahill overhead kick against Blues for Villa. Yeah, Gary Cahill had that in his locker as well. Maynor Figueroa, what a shout that is from poster points.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think because blasting it isn't quite the same as like when they dribble through.
That's what I'm. Because I feel like a Premier League professional footballer, all of them can strike a ball well, and every so often one of them's just going to fly in, and you get lucky. As you say, it's the overheads or the dribble past 5 and then put the ball in. They're the good ones.
Yeah. Who else? Roy Keane finds him with a simple pass into the area. One touch out of his feet and one touch to leather it into the corner. Ruthless. I'm trying to think of some now. Basically, this would be a shit stream, so I'm just going to sit here thinking, so I'm not going to do that.
The one I think of that didn't score was, do you remember Zuma's run last year in the Champions League? He ran past about 8 men and then smashed it straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
Declan Rice did it the other day, actually. I don't know where that came from. It was about 5 minutes left. He managed to just run past everyone.
He's overrated, isn't he?
I'm not listening to this slander for a second. Because I know you don't believe it because you got a fucking brain. Don't piss off.
Oh.
Philippe Helbert, that's a good one.
Yeah, against United.
Chip, that's nice. Yeah,
Dos
that's
Senna,
nice.
Dos Senna against United as well. Both chips. Did it twice. Dos Senna scored twice in a week, didn't he? Scored in Champions League and then against United.
Oh yeah. Az has just said Cuco Martina. I remember that. Everybody thought he was going to be one of the big new fullback, and he was useless.
Yeah. Oh, Johan Almander. Great shout from Vinyl Richie.
Oh, what, the one against Hull?
Yeah, the Bolton. Yeah.
Oh, filthy goal. That was
Yeah.
disgusting. I love that goal.
Everybody started putting him in their FPL team.
Yeah.
That was before you played, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 0. Any Middlesbrough threat has come via Cepeda so far. He has fired a free kick just wide and also forced a superb save from Manninger. Arsenal efficiently dull as ever.
Somebody's just asked for more info on the Leeds rumour. I will give you more info. He is male, and he is human. There you go.
God, that narrows it down.
I know I'm probably going to get told off for giving too much away, but
yeah, I've given that away a bit.
Sorry.
It's all right. I mean, you ruin it for everybody in the chat, but I suppose you already know, don't you? So.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right, they'll forgive you.
I'm going to look like an idiot now when they've signed a fucking reindeer.
Knowing Leeds as well. Stay tuned, Leeds fans. Stay tuned. We've got one more signing for you. Rudolph. What about Belletti? When he went through that whole team and then scored.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really dribbling through players. That was just them creating a space for him to go into.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not going to lie, Mark Dawdy, I think, has spelt insight wrong, but I thought he spelt incest first. We come on for this insight, Irons. Generally thought I was looking up something on Pornhub again then.
Again.
Sorry for the first time. Calm Hayes, Rudolph Van Nistelrooy. Where's Cobbler tonight?
That's true.
Calm Hayes has got the monopoly on puns tonight. Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. Woodwork. Almost the opening goal as Littmanen's free kick is met on the volley by Partridge, but it cannons off the bar with Robinson stranded.
Talking of Robinson, what do you make of the old England goalkeeper situation? Who do you want to see start?
Well, not Pickford. Although Pickford's been better recently. It's tough at the moment, isn't it, really? You'd probably say Pope.
Yeah, I think the difficult thing is that Pope's obviously been more consistent for a worse team. But Henderson's now, I think for me, if Henderson holds on to that Man United job and continues to play as well as he is, it's tough to leave him out because I think he is the best goalkeeper we've got. But Pope has proven to be such a consistent player for 3 or 4 years now. So it's a difficult decision. For me, anybody but bloody Pickford is a perfectly fine choice.
Yeah. Do you know what as well? Like, people forget as well, like playing for a lower team is completely different to playing for a team where you're not going to have many shots against you, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have such concentration. And then when you do get the shot against you, you've got to make sure you do the right thing. And I feel like Pope's obviously sometimes facing a lot of shots and stuff like that, especially this season. Whereas Henderson, well, actually saying that, Man United concede a lot of shots sometimes as well. But whereas, Henderson's getting that elite level kind of practicing, isn't he? So I do think that makes a difference.
And he looks good. He looks really good.
He does. He looks quite secure already, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's only made, I think he's conceded 2 goals. And he's one of them was kind of his mistake. But he has looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, Everton 1, Man United 2. And it's not the man everybody wanted. Dwight York with the goal. None with the assist. Anybody captain None?
Fuming.
That's not what you want to see, is it, Luke?
No. Not good. Yeah, a lot of people saying Pope.
Avi says, yeah, but keeper's confidence depends on defenders in front of him. Maguire in front would be the biggest struggle.
That's harsh.
Yeah,
that is harsh.
I've said it for so long. I still rate Maguire. I think it's tough when he's got somebody next to him that doesn't have any pace. And Lindelof is not the fastest bloke. As soon as you put Bailly next to Maguire, he all of a sudden looks a world beater again. But I still like Maguire. He's a good leader. He really is a good leader as well, if you actually watch the games. But I don't know. I think Maguire's fine. It's a good piece of defending from David Weir to tackle Veron, but less could be said of the rest of the defence, who allow York to ghost onto the loose ball and calmly finish. Oh.
Yeah, I think the only other thing to be said about Henderson is obviously if we're going to be playing Maguire and Shaw, I think partnerships sometimes quite help in international football. You saw it. Spain dominate for so many years because it was basically a spine of Barcelona and Real Madrid. So a lot of them knew each other. And I think that Maguire, Shaw, potentially Rashford left side, I wouldn't be against them going with that. And if you then add Henderson into the mix, it's probably not a bad thing, is it?
Do you know, I always remember that Spain team because it was always Barcelona, Real Madrid and Capdevila. It's always Capdevila at left back, wasn't it?
Capdevila, and then the year before, the 2 years before that, 2008, you had Senna.
Yeah,
who obviously
Marcos Senna. Back to Goodison Park now, where a third goal of the game has gone in, but for who? We've already had 3 goals, haven't we, Luke?
We've had 3. Yeah, let me do my counting.
Rob Pick, get out.
Fuck off, Rob.
Don't give it all the big un, mate, if you can't fucking back it up. Disgusting. Sack him like you did James. Go on, get him off. Which James? Both Jameses.
He makes a twat of himself every time he does the bloody... He's so shit. It winds me up. Because we come on here, we do such a good job.
Do you know what? I'll say it now. Worst thing I could ever say to someone, get Panda back.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He's actually ruined the stream now.
Just disappointed.
Yeah, I was fine with 7 players. He's ruined the stream for me. Are you going to start drinking?
Gonna have to now.
You're 10 years sober as well. He's messed this right up, hasn't he? He has messed this right up. Back to Man City. One shot with the goal. Brough with the assist. Man City 3-0 up. He's messed this right up.
Should we just leave?
Well, if they're not going to bother doing the comms properly, I don't know why we're here.
Fucking amateur hour, innit? What's the point?
God.
What's the point? What's the point in fucking being here, Andy?
Waste of my time.
You've wasted my fucking time.
Oh, Andy Martin's disliked the stream. Cheers, Rob Pick. Can people start tagging him, please? Get on Twitter, tag him. Tell him that he has ruined the stream, please. I want him to have 50 notifications, literally, and wonder what's going on.
Oh, so good.
Brian Yule. Of course Irons is 10 years sober. He's only 10 years old. Vintage one shot. Found in the area and surrounded, he shows fantastic footwork to move between 2 challenges and then dinks the ball beyond the keeper. The camera cuts to Corrigan sat in the stands with Dobby furiously gesticulating. Please start tagging him. Literally, I want to see all over Twitter, Rob Pick, you ruined the stream. Please, please, please. Oh no, the tweet's been deleted already, has it?
No, it hasn't. It's still there for me.
It's on TweetDeck for me, but I don't know whether they get rid of deleted ones.
Oh no, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, hashtag pick on Rob Pick. Go for it. Pick on Pick. No, that sounds like him and his sister going at it.
Well, he is from Barnsley.
That's true. And he has got 11 toes.
More players than you've got on the pitch.
He's got more toes than I've got players this week.
And most people do. You've only got 8 players.
I love that. Oh, Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. Penalty to Leeds. It's been a quiet game, but this could liven it up. Honcho is judged to have tripped Viduka in the area, but will they score the penalty? We'll be right back. Is Bakker taking a pen?
I'd assume so. Although it's Rob Pick, so it could be fucking anyone.
It could be a fucking goal to Leicester.
Yeah, it just comes up saying, goal, Man United, 3-1, Varane.
Oh.
This is the most fun we've had in weeks.
Yeah, it is. Just taking a piss out of Rob Pick. I told him I'd ruin him tonight as well for that little bad manager's tweet.
We're all about men's mental health. Hope you're okay, Rob. Whoops.
No. Now ask him again.
Are you okay, Rob?
Yeah. Goal, Leeds 1, Liverpool 0. Bakker with the goal. Mark Viduka with the assist. I've got a few returns here, Luke.
Yeah, you've got Viduka, haven't you? Nice.
Yeah, Viduka assist, Rude captain goal. One chop, brace. I ought to play with 7 every week.
Oh, here he is.
Here he is. Rob Pick, bring back James Linden. Why did he do comms?
I swear James said "fuck off" Rob Pick in one of his live streams as well.
Definitely did. Rob Pick, I'm not okay. So it's okay to not be okay.
We do love you, Rob.
Yeah.
Even if you are shit at comms.
Just know that if ever we're ripping it out of someone, it's because we know them very well and we know they can take it. He's not Ian Hart. Of course he doesn't miss. Ball goes one way, keeper goes the other. Watching Dudek try and save it was like watching Tact trying to get an FPL return. Not going to happen. Ouch. Colm Hayes. Luke Mail, 37 from Bedford, looking for big Latinas with Bakker. Oh, I forgot Luke was into the Latinas.
Who is it that said that? Oh, it was Ben Mendy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He tweeted his agent saying, could you send me some big booty Latinas, please?
Just don't make the mistake I did when I was at uni and type in Latinos instead of Latinas. Not what you want. Not what you want. Hardest wank I've had in so long. Rob Pick, who's signing for Leeds then? We have a 4th goal at Goodison Park, and it is gone to the visitors again. Rude Van Nistelrooy with the goal. Varane with the assist. Man United 3, Everton 1. Not overly happy though, Luke, surely?
Yeah, I feel like I've made a captaincy mistake, but both my players have returned there. Can't be too upset, can I?
You've basically done it the wrong way round, haven't you? Should have been Varane last week, Rude this week.
Yeah. Bollocks.
Andy Martin says, late riser in the chat. Drink. Evening, late riser. Evening, Pranel. City scoring 3, ChampMan or FPL. City don't do too bad at home in this one, do they?
No, they've been quite good, really.
Especially Twatto playing as well. As Phillips, I really should have captained Rude. Who did you captain in the end? Tiago. A glorious chip pass into the area, a superb header arcing over the goalkeeper and into the net. I imagine FPL Arons has just spontaneously combusted, and that's half time. No, we all know about Luke, don't we? When he's not doing very well, he doesn't care. And when he's really doing very well, he dribbles and shakes and...
See, but this is just proving my point on why you should always be a boring bastard.
Should we talk about EO at half time?
Nah.
No.
I've had enough of fucking EO.
Right, poor EO. Talk us through those half-time scores, bud.
Oh, I haven't got them yet. I still haven't got them. Should I make some up?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. West Ham 4, Man United 0. All right, here we go. All right. Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 0, Aston Villa 0, Bolton 0, Blackburn 1, Tottenham 1, Charlton 2, Newcastle 1, Derby 0, Chelsea 1, Everton 1, Manchester United 3, Leeds 1, Liverpool 0, Leicester 1, Ipswich 0, Manchester City 3, Millwall 0, Sunderland 0, Watford 0.
Lovely stuff. Right. So it is half time now, so you get to ask us anything you like. It can be ChampMan related, it can be FPL related, it can be life related. Give it a go. Luke, are you happy to start this, mate? I'm going to go and get myself another cider.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. Somebody ask a bloody question. Why is nobody asking a fucking question? Hello, everyone. Nobody's asking any questions, so I'm just going to wave. Who is your least favourite member of the ChampMan team, and why is it Rob Pick? Who's my least favourite member? My least favourite member is Tala because he knows too much. He's too clever.
I just came in hearing that. I like that.
I've so far got to who is your least favourite member of the ChampMan team, and I said Tala because he's too clever.
Oh, mine's disabled because he knows too much. Yeah. Patrick Lawson, still or sparkling water? Still.
Anybody that picks sparkling is a fucking psychopath.
I went on my stag do to Budapest, and they sell nothing but sparkling water. Sparkling water on a hangover is horrific, absolutely horrific. As Philip says, who's your favourite West Ham player ever, Irons?
Scott Parker.
Yeah. You love a template pick, don't you?
That's harsh. I don't think many would go for him because he moved to Spurs, didn't he? But no, he gave everything. He was a top player.
Yeah. Oh, God, here's a big one. Chris Hermitage, pick your starting England 11 for the Euros. Should we both try and just go through? Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Are we both going Pope?
Yeah, I think I'd go Pope.
Right back? Are we playing 4-4? Well, what are we going to play? 4-3-3?
4-3-3, I think, makes sense.
Yeah. So, right back?
For me, it would be Trippier. I think he's really improved at Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, okay. Left back, Shaw.
Yep.
Centre backs, Maguire and Stones?
Agreed.
Yeah. Midfield, I don't think Hendo's going to... Well, is Henderson going to be back for it? You'd hope so.
I think...
And he loves him when he plays.
Yeah, I think I'd go Rice and Henderson against tough opposition. I think I'd probably just play Rice or Henderson and then play, maybe a Mason Mount and a Grealish or something in midfield, or like attack in midfield potentially.
Yeah. Foden, I suppose, as well, but I suppose Foden could play up the top three. And then you've got front three, so Kane up top, obviously. And then Rashford, Sancho or Sterling.
I think I'd go Kane up top, Rashford off the left maybe, and Sancho off the right with Grealish in behind, and then a midfield of Rice and Mount or Rice and Henderson, depending on the opponent.
Yeah, Sterling, a hell of a super sub to bring on as well. Late riser to both. If you could sack anyone from the Wolf Pack, who would it be?
Probably tactician, because he's bringing down our average.
Core for me.
Yeah, he's shit.
It's just pretty face, isn't he? Who else we got? Carl Norbury. What would the score be between Tony Pulis's 08-09 Stoke team and Bielsa's current Leeds team, home and away?
Stoke could absolutely batter them at the Britannia.
Oh, because of set pieces, is that why? because
Yeah,
Leeds are so shit.
they'd kill them. Could you imagine those bloody throw-ins?
Yeah.
I think I'm going 4-0 at the Britannia and 3-2 Leeds at Leeds.
Nice. Ray Guna, love Budapest mode. Where's the best European city you've both been to? To be fair, Budapest's up there for me. Been to Poland, that was quite nice. Been to Barcelona was lovely, but it's not so good for the drinking and stuff like that. Like, it was more of a kind of city break there, I would say. What about you?
Yeah, I'd agree. I really like Barcelona. I think that's lovely. Did not like Paris at all. Thought that was shit. I'll tell you where I did like. San Sebastian in Spain is lovely, and somewhere that not a lot of people. It's absolutely brilliant there. Really nice.
Nice. There was one just now, and I can't find it now. FPL Sammy says Shag, Marry, Avoid ChampMan Team Edition. Avoid Rob Pick.
Yeah.
Shag. Probably Tact. I feel like Tact would be like the perfect big spoon afterwards.
See, no, I think for you and Panda would go at it. Because you kind of have this like sexual tension between you and Panda.
Yeah,
I reckon I'd love to watch, if I'm honest.
There wouldn't be a lot of love there. It would be like an old couple going at it, but they're going at it because there's no love there anymore. If that makes sense, there's just anger, and the only thing they can do is have sex, like angry sex, to because it's like the only way of like healing some of the wounds.
Yeah, I'm marrying Tact because I just love to just watch him throughout the day. Because some of the tweets he comes out with are so confusing that I just love to just sit and be a fly on the wall and just watch his life.
Do you know what I remember today? His dishwasher analogy last year.
Yeah. No, the one that I liked was he sent us a message in the Wolfpack, didn't he, to say that he was having a potato for dinner, and it was literally it wasn't like a jacket potato, it wasn't a bake. He just kind of like was eating a potato with just a fork. It was very weird.
God. FPL Hitman, would you rather keep Rice or sign Lingard? Ooh. Keep Rice, surely.
Yeah, keep Rice, because God, he's the future of our football club, whether he stays or whether he leaves, because the amount of money we're going to make off the back of him should help our future team.
Frederick Tuna, what would your Swedish team be for the Euros? We know Grankvist is going to start at the back. Isn't he like 40-year-old and he's still being picked?
See, what do you make of bloody Ibra coming back? I don't. I hate that. I think that's shit. The fact that he's gone, oh no, I don't want to play for you, and then they make the Euros, and he's like, oh, I will come back if you want me, and just play in the big games. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but the thing is, when you're an international manager and you've got someone like Zlatan who says, yeah, I'll play, it's tough to turn down. FBL Tube says Poland's not a city. Yes, I know Poland's not a city. We went to the Polish Riviera, I'll have you know. I can't remember what it's bloody called. That's why I was absolutely smashed the whole time. Literally smashed as well. Rich P. Mo, best golf course you've ever played. Had this question a couple of weeks ago. I said 2010 course in Wales, lovely course. St Melian down in Plymouth, absolutely love that course as well. Really lovely. Follows the river all the way down, all in little valleys. Lovely course. Bloody hard course, really narrow. So if you're literally, if your game's like that, really hard. if you hit your driver and it goes all over the place, yeah. I just hit a hybrid the whole way. Literally didn't use my driver. Nice. Question for you both from FPL Escapades. Your favourite Indian cuisine or dish? Like that?
That is difficult. I like a Rogan Josh. That's good.
Yeah. You love a Josh?
Yeah. I think I like anything just below the most spicy. So, like, you know, where like, I'm going to blow your fucking brains out. The one below that, I think that's quite tasty, quite nice. I think that's anything around that sort of level is quite nice for me.
Yeah, see, I'm a pussy. I'm a chicken boona, keema naan, keema rice. Yeah. I didn't really eat curries until I was like 17, 18. So my palate wasn't really adjusted to it. So I'm not really that big on spice. Tim Lum, what was the first ever football game you both went to in person? I know mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure about my first ever game. I think my first ever game was a pre-season friendly. West Ham always tended to play in Essex or around that sort of area. We played Colchester and Ipswich quite a lot. And I think my first ever game was summer in about 2000 or 2001, going to watch West Ham at Colchester. But obviously only a pre-season game.
Mine was literally the last game before Yeovil got promoted into the league for the first time. So I was at school. Pardon?
Would that have been about 2003, 2002, 2003, that sort of time?
Something like that. I was still at secondary school, and I think I was in year 9. Yes, 2002, 2003. And it was the last game, so it was the big game. Like there was 9,000 people there or whatever. But yeah, that was the first game I went to live with my mum and dad.
Did you not go to the Liverpool one? I remember they had a massive game against Liverpool in the cup, didn't they?
Yeah, no, I didn't go to that. No, just to get sold out. I wasn't a season ticket holder either, so it was pretty hard to get tickets.
Yeah.
Pep talk. Seems like Mode has really thought about making love to Panda before tonight's stream. Seems to know exactly what was going to happen. Yeah, I love an endangered animal, me. Who else we got? Poster Point says best away days you've ever been to.
In terms of, I like going to away games where obviously the atmosphere is quite good, but the opposite of that, I went to St Mary's 3 times in a row while I was at uni in Portsmouth, and West Ham were down to 9 men for 35 minutes, I think.
Right.
And we managed to scrape a 0-0. And it was the atmosphere from the away end when the final whistle blew and we managed to scrape a 0-0 when we had 9 men. That was so good. It was so funny.
Mine, it doesn't really count as an away game, but it was more for the memories actually. We did a trip to the Valley to watch Burnley versus Charlton. That was awesome. Really, really enjoyed that. Valley's quite nice. It's quite nice once you're in it. It's not great to get to it, but second half time. And news of a substitution at Man City. One of the strikers has gone off. Huckabee, he's gone off. One shop is still there.
Have you seen the question from Hitman?
No.
If the Wolfpack were on Naked Attraction at the same time, who goes out first and who wins? We know who wins. We know who wins.
Who wins?
Korf. Korf is genuinely one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen.
You don't see the face. He's got a lovely face, but his body is hideous.
He's fucking disgusting. Rancid.
Face for TV, body for radio, honestly. John Shanley, first United game I went to was versus Chelsea at Old Trafford. Chicharito scored after 30 seconds. That was to win us the league as well, wasn't it? Not to win us the league, but that pretty much won us the league, I think, if I remember rightly.
Cool, bloody hell, that can't have been long ago.
FPL Cobbler, love the mention of the Forest Yeovil playoff game on this week's pod. Absolutely mental. Yeah, I didn't realise Mark was a Forest fan. I'm a bit of a closet Forest fan. I used to always pick Forest in Footy Man in ChampMan games and things like that. I used to love Forest.
I asked Luke earlier, Disable. I said, "What team do you actually support?" And he was like, "Oh, my family were Villa, and I supported United as a kid, but I don't really like follow a team." And I was like, "How can you love football that much but not have a team?" I just couldn't comprehend it. It didn't work in my head.
It's just foreign to us, isn't it, for that to happen?
Yeah, no, I can't imagine it. Did you see the old? Would you rather win FPL or would you rather your team win the league for the next 2 years?
Yeah, I know.
What are you saying?
Oh, the team. Always team.
Thank God. Genuinely, I would, because so many were like, "Oh, well, I support Man City, so obviously FPL," and I was like, "Well, you're not a fan then. Sorry, but you're not a football fan then. If you'd rather win this stupid little game that wins you no fucking money than your team win the league, I don't care if you're Man U, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. I don't care. Bollocks to all of you. If any of you vote FPL, fuck off."
Don't sit on the fence, though, mate. We have a goal at Stadium of Light, and it has not gone to the hosts. Watford 1-0 up. Andy Martin's mate, Petkov, with the goal. Vega with the assist. Sorry, I am just checking my phone every now and again. I've got a bit of money on tonight on the old teams, and I need Slovenia to keep a clean sheet.
Oh yeah, I've got a bet as well. I'm going to check.
I'm doing all right at the moment. I'm on to win about 60 quid at the moment, so I'm just keeping an eye on it all.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing massive, but it'll do. France are drawing though.
Oh, that won't help.
No, well, you say that. On that one, I backed Belgium massively. I put De Bruyne in, Lukaku in, and I put 2 Slovenian defenders in.
Nice. Oh, I've got 0 open bets, so obviously somebody's fucked me up.
Yeah. It's a fine finish from everyone's second favourite Watford player. I mean, it's not Gali. What a goal, though. Petkov curling another superb finish into the top corner from the edge of the box. I've just realised Gali's getting me a clean sheet at the moment.
But you have lost one. You've got Sullivan in goal, haven't you?
Yeah. Forgot that.
The Bolton conceded yet? Because Yusu's on your bench.
No, they haven't, Luke.
Could you imagine if you have 8 men and your best scoring player is your sub goalie?
Ha ha ha! Be really funny, wouldn't it? Be really funny.
I'd love it. I would love it.
I've got a feeling I might be beating you this week.
Oh, did you captained Rude? Oh, yeah, you're fucking battering me then. Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, equaliser at Ellen Road. Liverpool have pulled one back. It is that man, Patrick Berger, with the goal. None with the assist. This is the amount of inconsequential goal scorers this week has been unreal. FPL Hitman. No wonder Mo doesn't have money for decent tech equipment. Betting on Slovenia. Coming in though, mate. Winning 1-0. Would you rather win the fan team Euro Fantasy or your country win the tournament?
How much do you win for your Euro Fantasy?
200 grand. Oh, you had to think about it then.
That one's more difficult because I care a lot less about England than I do about West Ham. No, I'd still want England just purely for that. Again, I've never seen anybody win anything, so it would be nice to be able to enjoy a win.
Leeds 1, Liverpool 1. Radaby makes a really good tackle on Hupia, but Berger is onto the loose ball so quickly, racing through and nutmegging Robinson to level the scores.
They had the 2012 playoff final on the telly the other day when West Ham beat Blackpool, and I sat and watched the whole thing on Sky Sports because I was like, "It's probably the greatest achievement my team's ever gonna give me."
I love it. A few people, by the way, are saying, "Do I get points when when Nunn gets the assist?" Because I've got so many nuns in my team. Cheers, boys. Oh. No, to be honest, I'm selfish. I think I'd take the 200 grand.
I'm being called a fucking liar? Why am I a liar?
Why are you a liar?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Blackburn have gone 2-1 up on Spurs. Lugfinson with the goal. Tugai with the assist. Returning the favour.
Nightmare.
Oh, Tim Lum is asking you, and this better be a short answer because I hate F1. Who will win the Bahrain Grand Prix?
Max Verstappen.
Cool. Good man. FPL Hitman. Mo counting chickens too soon. I remember those streams ending only one way. What's it? Oh, what, my Gali clean sheet? I would take the 200k. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't care.
that one's tough.
And England winning the Euros isn't going to change my life. 200k could. Trond. This is a stunning volley from the angle of the box after two guy picks him out with a crossfield pass. Sereni waved it goodbye as it flew past him.
Yeah, I think that one's more. As I say, that one's more difficult for me, just purely because, as I say, I've literally never experienced a football team winning a tournament or a league or a cup, anything.
I know.
So that one's more difficult. But that one I think I'd have to toss a coin for. The West Ham one, FPL or West Ham winning the League Cup, or even making another FA Cup final or something like that. I'd take West Ham all day long.
FPL Finn mode. When's your first round of golf after lockdown? I'm not sure at the moment. I'm not sure. I've got something important I've got to do on Monday. So on the stream on Thursday, I'll be able to tell you when my first round's going to be. Oh, this will be popular. We have a clean sheet wipeout at Highbury. Middlesbrough have equalised. Goal scorer, Ricard. Assist, Zepeda. That man Zepeda, that might be some people's first return in the evening, I would have thought. Brian Ewells asked, did West Ham never win the championship?
Nope. I think the last time we won a league was 1981.
Cool.
And that was when we were in the second division, the year after we won the FA Cup. Won the FA Cup when we were in the second division.
Yeah. Zepeda has been a pest all night and he finally finds the magic cross that picks out Ricard, who can't miss this time. Crucial leveller.
Jesus. 7th return for Andy.
FPL Finn says, Irons, do you follow an F1 team or driver?
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton for me. It's,
Template.
Well, it's not that he's just British. So I've always followed him and he's just so happened to be fucking brilliant. Great for me.
Template.
I support West Ham.
As Philip says, what do you think of Bobby Zamora at Irons?
Yeah, I love Bobby. I was there when he won us the playoff final in 2005. What a day that was!
He played through a lot of pain for you as well, didn't he? At one point.
Yeah, he was a really good player. I liked him a lot.
Mm.
Huh?
Oh, Sunderland 0, Watford 2. Watford extend their lead. Gale, Penn, Noel Williams with the assist. Is that Martin Gale? Penalty. So Sunderland are trailing 2-0 at home to Watford. Not good. Galee still on for the clean sheet.
I'm confused. Why is Marcus Gale taking pens ahead of Petkov?
No idea. Doesn't he play cricket?
No. That's a very different game.
Nah, mate. Nah. Yeah, FPL depression, that's what they get for resting Tome and Arca. Indeed. They weren't even on the bench, were they, Tome and Arca?
No, I don't think they were, no.
This one is fouled under goals, irrelevant, who cares? Noel Williams is fouled by Issa, Marcus Gale slams it home, can't wait to hear his ownership. Yeah, a few people brought in Phillips this week. Weren't Sunderland one of the teams that were orange?
I think they might have been, yeah.
I think that's risky.
I'd assume so with Tome and Arca missing.
Mm. The only team that was red was Charlton, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I somehow managed to get, and you managed to get Hughes out of that game. He's the only player that wasn't changed.
Surprised at that.
Yeah.
FPL Hitman, should we tweet Rob again for ruining the stream? Go for it. Can you let me know, by the way, anybody that did do that? Oh, we have an equaliser at Ewood Park. Blackburn 2, Spurs 2. It's that man again. Sean Wright-Phillips with the goal. Ziga with the assist. Sean Wright-Phillips having a hell of a day. Probably on for being the top goal scorer this week, isn't he? Points
Yeah,
wise.
I think so. On for a 15-pointer at the moment.
Yeah. Andy Martin says Phillips is rubbish without Arca. We should remind people again, by the way, that the stream is carried on after this, and there is massive transfer news this week. When we say massive, by the way, this isn't us just saying, oh, somebody might have moved. This could genuinely have an impact on the game. You will be wanting to get this player into your team.
Yeah, well, I think what was the biggest news so far? Probably Selakovic to Spurs, wasn't it?
Just
like as a
about to say that,
9.5 million player, like he was quite good. I think other than that, this is definitely going to be the biggest we've had, maybe even bigger.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, Wright-Phillips has a brace. Great work from star of last season Ziga, and his cross again evades everyone other than diminutive Sean Wright-Phillips, who touches the ball over the line. I think Rob Pick's trying to put quite a few words in here that he doesn't think I can say. Fuck you, Rob. I'm doing all right at the moment. Aviz is saying, is that a clue? I don't think we gave any clues away there.
I wasn't trying to.
I don't think I have. Don't think we've given anything away.
No.
Yeah, pep talk. My team this week. Ruud van Nistelrooy captain and some other blokes. One-man team. Oh, we have a third goal. Third goal at Highbury.
You seen the assist?
I have. Arsenal have gone 2-1 up. Goal scorer, Franny Jeffers. Assist, Manninger. We have a goalkeeper assist. Manninger with the assist. Fucking hell, it's always goalkeepers in this game, isn't it?
Oh, I'm really bloody annoyed now that Holloway wasn't playing if they had chances for assists.
Yeah. FPL Henry sounds like Leeds have signed a striker. Could be a striker. Could be someone else. Could be a left back. FPL depression. Could have been Holloway shaking me head. Billy Hadaway, for fuck's sake, Manninger on my bench. I honestly, if Villa don't score, I'm going to be livid. Drama. Boxic really should give Borough the lead, but his timed header is saved by Manninger. Thinking fast, he launches a clearance over the top of the defence for the alert Jeffers. He's through and makes no mistakes. Manninger assist. Lovely stuff. John Shanley, how has he Manningered that? Oh, FPL panic did Jeffers to Phillips this week. I feel your pain, mate. I say I feel your pain. I'm fielding 8 players and I'm doing all right, so... Pep talk, Manninger is my goalkeeper.
Nice.
Pookie was fired today. Could have had like 5. Did he do all right, Pookie? Put him in one of my things, but I didn't think he did that well.
Bosnia, I think he got 2.
Oh, he did get 2, yeah. Leeds 1, Liverpool 1, goal disallowed. Robbie Keane thinks he's given Leeds the lead and is about to twirl into his celebration until he spots the flag. He's strayed offside and he is not happy. Three Jack to seat. Fox in the box strikes again. Adam English, Rob is slacking on the yellows and subs. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, we don't have those pre 60-minute subs this week, did we?
That's true.
It's honestly, he's ruining. He's trying his best to ruin this day for everybody.
He is. He's ruining Christmas.
Yeah. Julian says, what's the chances of Hart coming off the bench? I'm ready for some Galee points. I wouldn't have thought it was very high. Derby 0, Chelsea 1. Derby have rarely threatened, but Tonton has been lively since being introduced as a substitute for Craig Burley early in the second half. A reminder that I prefer any sub-injury chaos to be unleashed on you at full time. More work for you then, FBO Irons. Did he just put that in there?
I'd assume so. Weird if not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why Rob Pick does this. I don't know why he tries to palm off the work onto other people. Just do it yourself, mate.
Hashtag pick on pick.
Hashtag pick on pick.
Connexon, is Kalina the only ref in this era where no other player would square up to him? Probably. Don't know any other referee that's really... I suppose... would anybody square up to Mike Dean, knowing that he just send him off and make it all about him?
Yeah, probably not.
Do you know what? I listened to Mike Dean on... He was on a pod. Was it Peter Crouch pod? Do you know what? He sounded great on there. He sounded like a really nice guy, really down to earth. But you put him on a pitch and he's really hard to like, isn't he?
Well, to be fair, he even said it on the podcast that, he kind of does play up to the character and you have to kind of impose yourself sort of thing, which I get to a degree, but God, it has made him really fucking unlikable.
Yeah, big time. Pep Talk says Yussi has been amazing this season. He really has. He played Sullivan this week. Should have played Yussi, but then again, Aston Villa goal and takes it all away, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you made the right decision, to be honest.
Yeah,
definitely based on the Sims, but as I say, you can't call the players that were starting. It was too difficult.
No. Another goal at Filbert Street, and it has gone to the hosts again. They've doubled their lead. Leicester 2, Ipswich 0. Dennis Wise with the goal. Trevor Benjamin with the assist. If anybody owns all these players, I would love to see what manager of the week's going to get this week.
Bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, what do you reckon anyone's going to get more? Well, I guess the captaincies, there have been some big scores up front. I reckon some people could have 50 odd points up front, to be honest.
Well, you think I've got one shop in Rude captain?
Yeah, so you've already got 39.
And Viduka assist as well.
Yeah, you'll be on about 45 points just from your strikers at the moment.
Captain, can you bring up our teams, mate? Because we haven't brought them up much actually this week. There's that lovely midfield of mine. It's little Dennis Wise is a very small man, very, very small man. But Trevor Benjamin his towering knockdown fell perfectly for Wise to put the ball beyond the outstretched goalkeeper. Ipswich haven't had a shot since the 4th minute. Not surprising. Yeah, so strikers are doing bits for me at the moment, but defence really isn't.
Yeah.
Defence isn't doing anything, apart from Galli, who's coming in and potentially getting me a clean sheet. How are you doing?
I've got a Delaney clean sheet for Leicester, and that's it. Veron's got me an assist as captain. Then I've got Rude, Brace, One-Shot, Brace. But obviously, given that most people will have captained Van Nistelrooy, I'm probably behind the average at the moment, I'd say.
Yeah. And I've got a Yussi clean sheet on my bench as well.
Yeah.
If Galli manages to get people clean sheets, what a week to do it this week.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This is the week where, as I say, if someone like Wally came forward, or Maddison,
or Wallace has put Bolton 1-0 up, wiping out the Villa clean sheet. Gardner with the assist. Ooh.
Oh, I was literally about to go fucking apeshit. I was about to go mental. Fuck.
What, you thought it was Wally?
Well, as I'm talking to you, obviously looking this side, and I've got my tweet deck on the left, and I just scrolled across and I saw Bolton and the W, and I thought it was we're in dream world.
Oh.
I just want one moment this year where I get to truly celebrate, and I nearly got you there. You nearly flipped.
I thought you were being genuine at one point then.
No.
Rodney for the Trotters. Gardner's pace creates the space, and his cross to the far post is nodded home by the informed Wallace. Kushti. Schmeichel has been excellent but could do nothing this time. Andy G, the golf pro, by the way, said, one of my favourite golfing terms are Dennis Wise, a nasty 4-footer. I love some of the golfing terms. Have you heard some of them? So, like, so Dennis Wise, a nasty 4-footer. Sally Gunnell, ugly but runs and runs. I like that one. The stepdaughter, you heard of that one?
No, I don't think so.
You know you shouldn't be, but you're right up there.
Good.
I love that one. Literally, the first time I heard it, a mate of mine picked up his 3-wood, topped it, and it ran down the fairway somehow, like dead straight, but ran down the fairway like 120 yards. And he said, cool, that's a stepdaughter shot, isn't it? And I was like, what do you mean a stepdaughter shot? And he said, yeah, you're up there, but you know you really shouldn't be. Sunderland have gone 3-0 down at home to Watford. Smith with the goal, Petkov with the assist. Well done, anybody that has kept faith in Petkov for the 5-6 weeks he's blanked.
I guarantee you a lot of people have got him off the bench because Watford in the Sims looked awful. I guarantee you people have got him off the bench.
You reckon?
Yeah, they look dog shit in the Sims, I think.
Oh, Joe Finley Badder just transferred in De Boer and Arca for a hit, and he's got no captain or vice captain. Interested to see who you captained.
Yeah.
Sunderland 0, Watford 3. Yeah, turns out not playing Emerson Toe makes a difference. Petkov cross, Smith header. Sunderland have extended their losings, and FPL mode teaches people to put sentences together. It's a staggering world. What's this? Adam Brown says, anyone else seen the Twitter headlines about James Rodriguez transitioning to become a woman?
What? He hasn't
Can
played
you look
for a
that
while.
up, please, Luke? Because obviously the big thing at the moment was Ellen Page, wasn't it? She transitioned to become a bloke. She's now Elliot Page. So it's becoming obviously more of a thing at the moment that it's more acceptable, which is obviously brilliant if people need to. But I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest. Well, they won't be able to play it, will they?
There's no way that could be true. Wait there.
As Phillips, what are these Sims you keep talking about? The Sims? Oh, I bet you're a Sims player.
I've got a tweet to read you next time we got a gap.
Yeah. Oh, goal at Ellen Road. One side has gone 2-1 up. Leeds have taken the lead, 2-1 up on Liverpool. Robbie Keane with the goal, Lee Bowyer with the assist. I can imagine as Phillips playing Sims, making all of them look like Dion Dublin and trying to make up for the mistake of selling him last week.
Do you want me to read this?
Go on, then.
Mate, Rodriguez is never going to play football again. It's all being completely hushed up by the club at the moment. Ancelotti doesn't want the team being distracted in the run-in if the news breaks out. The players themselves haven't even been told. It's going to be the biggest news in football when it breaks. A couple of years ago, he decided he wants to live as a woman and started taking hormone pills. It's why Real got rid and for nothing, and no other clubs are in for him. Everton thought it was worth a punt, just the shirt sales in Colombia. It's weakened his body, which is why he's only managed 60 minutes here and there. Remember the bruised testicle early in the season? It was hormones. After the Anfield game, he decided he wanted to go through the full gender reassignment surgery. That's why he's not been playing since. He had it done last week. FA say he can't play in the men's game anymore. They've chucked his dick off, lad.
I was about to say that's bollocks, but that's probably a poor choice of words. Once you saw he was through on goal, it never looked in doubt. Bowyer's disguised pass released the Irishman, and he fired home, wheeling away in his trademark celebration. Oh, my God.
Robbie Keane looks like he's in a bit of form now.
Yeah, he does.
Be a shame if he lost his place.
Yeah, it would. Really would. They got so many strikers, though.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I'm off Twitter when this is all going on. so I don't see anything that happened right now.
Can't be true.
Oh, fourth goal at Highbury, and it has gone to the home side. Arsenal 3, Middlesbrough 1. Ljungberg with the goal. Bassidas with the assist. I told you it looked like a Bassidas kind of night. 2 assists for Bassidas for the night.
Wait, apparently Andy G, the golf pro, has just DM'd you proof. Can you DM me proof, please? Because Mode can't look, I can.
I can look, I just don't like looking during the stream. How would he have proof? Oh, good God.
He's got a nude.
I don't think I want to send you that. I will. Hang on. I'm going to send it because the last time I spoke to Luke was with Tact, so I'm going to send it to both of them. There you go. A superb strike from the Swede. Bassidas found him 22 yards out and he controlled on his thigh, set himself and fired home superbly from range. What nationality was Bassidas?
Argentinian?
I was going to say, he must be South American.
Yeah. Could you imagine if that was actually true?
It's not true.
No, but could you imagine if it was?
I'd love to see one week, like you've gone away and you've come back and said you can't hide it anymore. And you come on with your lovely, luscious locks. Oh, Blackburn. 3-2 down to Spurs. Salakovic with the goal. Davis with the assist. Blackburn, what are they doing? Oh, it's all right. It's all right. We don't need to worry about their defence, do we?
No, it doesn't matter.
Andy Martin, wish you hadn't DM'd me. That's the face you make every time I DM you, Andy Martin. I can't believe I'm getting a better score this week when I've only got 8 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Hamilton. When does Carl Court score? Good question. Do you know what? I saw so many people getting him in, and I thought that is a really good move. We all love a diving header. Davis cross looks like it will evade everyone until a horizontal Salakovic appears in shot, diverting the header superbly into the bottom corner. Yeah, I looked at it and I kept thinking, you're either getting Carl Court or One Chop in this week.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it and thought, and I thought about it a little bit, but I looked at the Sims and thought, I fancy One Chop. We've owned him once this year. He did quite well for us, didn't he? And so I quite fancied him doing well. But I think you've been unlucky if you brought in Court this week. But then again, he is playing away. So I know he's playing Charlton, but away from home makes such a difference.
Yeah, that's why I went for One Chop over Court.
Yeah.
Because I think Luke said before, even when, teams do play like their second team or kids or whatever it may be, kind of takes into account the home and away thing and also reputation, etc. So I think even clear, as we're seeing, Charlton still winning 2-1, aren't they? So.
Oh, clean sheet wipeout, says Sullivan over Yussi. What have I done? We've also have a goal at Ellen Road, and it is an equaliser for Liverpool. Leeds 2, Liverpool 2. Litmanen with the goal. And that king of assists, Jamie Carragher with the assist. The James Rodriguez rumour is a WhatsApp message going around. Nothing more. Come on, boys, be a little more responsible, says Roham.
That was the point. That was why we were laughing, because it's bollocks.
Yeah. Nick Treadwell says, are the Sims on the preview? Haven't really gave that much attention. Is it worth it, lads? So Disable has a bit of a Discord group going. You're more than welcome to join that. Get in on it. There's Adam English is the one that does the 100 ones, isn't he? So he does basically, people all help him to do 100 sims, and you get to see roughly what the game week's going to look like. It gives you an idea, but it won't tell you who's going to do well. So we follow the sims as much as possible, but there are still weeks we don't do very well. Or I don't do very well. Slightly fortunate, but Liverpool will take it. Carragher's clearance wasn't aimed, but it somehow ran perfectly into the path of Litmanen. 2 touches later, Robinson has been nutmegged again, and Liverpool are level. Quite a few people playing Sullivan this week. Over Manninger, over Yussi.
Yeah, not good. See, Bolton are a weird one because they've got so many clean sheets now this season where you didn't expect it to happen.
So close weeks ago getting Cooper in. I really like the idea of having Yussi and Cooper, but I mean, they would have ended up playing, but I would have benched them this week away to Aston Villa. Another goal at Ellen Road, and it has gone to the home team. What a game. 3-2 to Leeds. Harry Kewell. Hallelujah. Harry Kewell with the goal. Mark Viduka with the assist. I tell you what, I am very happy owning Mark Viduka at the moment. So Harry Kewell with the goal.
I reckon you've got 50 points from your front three.
Yeah, 4 goals and 2 assists at the moment, plus captaincy.
I think you've got bang on 50.
It's more than I got last week, I think.
Yeah, just from the 3 strikers.
Kewell Beans, says Cole. Oh, who is it? I always get this wrong. Is it Season Keepers, isn't it, that do the community team? I hope you captain Kewell. A goal made down under. Mark Viduka with a clever header down to Kewell on the edge of the area. He dummied to shoot with his right foot before working it onto his trademark left and lashing home. As Phillips. Cheers for telling me not to get Kewell, lads. Do you know what? I didn't peg Az to be one of those blokes that blamed everybody else for his decisions. Like, we were literally talking to Mark about this last night, and he was saying, yeah, but I think it's kind of like a maturity thing. Like, there are people that are mature, they've been managers for a while, and they own their decisions. You know, like Prano in the chat, and even Tact, like, he's had a bad season, but he's owned it completely. Whereas I think Az is just a little bit immature still.
Yeah.
And he still blames other people, and I think he's looking for other people to. So for all those in the chat, Wally with the goal to put Bolton 2-0 up, Carrick with the assist. I'm waiting for the chat to explode there. Everybody listens to this with headphones as well. As Phillips, God, I hate you both. Well, that makes up for your mediocre week, doesn't it, mate?
I don't think he scored a goal all season.
Always Captain Wally. I smell jammy bench points. Carrick's pass is intended for Pedersen but overhit. Wally runs onto it and smashes the loose ball home first time. Another impressive win awaits for Rodney and the Trotters. FBO escapades. It's 3:36 a.m. here. We had to reduce the volume.
See, at least it wasn't in the 90th minute.
I realise what he's saying now. Where is he? Someone put about don't speak too soon, basically. And I realise I thought they were talking about other things, but they're talking about bloody you, aren't they? Warnock talking about maturity. Please don't turn him into another meme or GIF again. It just encourages him, honestly. Although I am a little bit disappointed that last GIF didn't get used more than it did.
It was a good GIF. It was a good GIF.
Is your missus just woken up? Hang on, let me text her. Oh, fuck. Sent me another picture. Terrible she is. Incorrigible. Incorrigible. Patrick Lawson, I will actually need a hearing aid one day and it'll be your fucking fault, Irons.
Good.
Calm Hayes, is it possible to mute Irons only? It's not. I've tried so many times, it's not. FPL Cobbler. Police on their way to solve a murder at Irons' house. That just reminded me of bloody the Office then. There's been a rape up there. Rule 1, get their attention. Rue Van Nistelrooy could have had a hatful in the second half, but unfortunately he's been a little wayward in the second half, as well as being denied by Eleftheropoulos. Marcos de Giza. I'm doing a quiz and so I have the feed on mute. Don't need the sound on. I just watched Mode's face. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's fair. What minute are we in?
84th.
Okay.
I cannot wait to have a proper draft pint. It's one of the things I've missed so much. Captain, mate, do you mind bringing up our teams for the last 5 minutes, bud? Thank you very much. Look at that speed. He's known for his speed, Captain. Yeah, it's literally my front line and Galee doing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to just about beat me. Just
Really?
purely because 50 points from the front three is madness.
Yeah, it's just extra Viduka. I suppose Veron's getting you a few. No, I don't. I reckon I'm going to beat you by a little bit. It depends. Veron's probably going to get a penalty in the 89th minute anyway, so...
Oh, I imagine. That'd be so good.
You've already done your... No, you didn't do your... See?
Yeah, it wasn't. That was jammy. I can't do it when it's jammy points. It's only when it's pure skill that I can celebrate. Like Matt Lowton scored his first goal in 8 years.
Yeah, Connection. Iron's got the points, but Mode can say Eleftheropoulos confidently. Mode is the real winner here. A frustrating day for Kevin Phillips in the Sunderland game. Almost ends in glory with a spectacular bicycle kick, but it whistles past the post with Atmadzidis saying a prayer as it does. Can you hear my dog?
Yeah.
Bless her.
Unhappy dog.
No, she's asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like her. She's like dreaming, I think.
Dreaming about Wally.
Yeah. Don't think I can show you. Hang on. Can you see her?
Yes.
Yeah, bless her. She's a lovely dog. Rescued her about a year ago now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is now a dog stream, says Tim Lum. Yeah. If you don't love dogs, get out of the chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't. When people say they don't like animals, not having it.
Yeah.
Not having it at all.
God, she's so good. Like, literally, I love that. I just love how loyal they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all saying that you woke up the dog, mate.
Sorry.
Stephen Hamilton, nice big N on the wall there, Mode. Yeah, for North. Clean sheet wipeout. What breed? He's a white male, under 30.
Oh my God.
From Essex.
My dog's going now because she's heard your dog. That's amazing.
Everybody's asking me what type of dog she is. She's small. Oh no. Charlton 2, Newcastle 2, Charlton. I knew they're going to lose 3-2. I called it, didn't I? Carl Court with the goal. Hughes with the assist. Ooh. No, she's a gold retriever, by the way. Don't know where Luke's gone.
Hello.
Thought you were really unhappy with the Court goal.
I was just fuming about that goal.
They're going to do it. They're going to lose 3-2, aren't they?
No. Come on. Come on. Good.
Adam Brown. Next week, can we have Mode and Iron's dogs in the chairs doing the commentary?
Come say hello.
Oh, lovely pupper. Oh, Dean Kiley, what have you done? Hughes' cross looked harmless until he decided to come off his line again. Court managed to get a touch and it cannoned off the post before agonisingly crossing the line before a defender can get back. Alexander Scree, for us that joined for the second half of the season, is there a league that goes on from now? Yes, there is. So you can win the second half of the league. So literally, I think, do they have 2 wild cards? They just have one.
One, because obviously this one would be their wild card, wouldn't it?
All their chips. Yeah, that's true. You got a lovely little pupper. What's her name?
Lily.
Lily. Lovely. Hang on, you said Lily was your missus' name?
No, Sammy.
Flower Pot Man says the Wolf Pack. Oh no. Don't do it. One more. Go on then. Goodison Park. Don't do it. Luke, close your eyes. That's it. Close your eyes. You know when to close your eyes. If this is for Ron, this is so fucking rigged. Right. You got to close your eyes, Luke. Got to close your eyes.
Oh, please.
Got to close your eyes. Close them. Good boy. Good boy. Oh! 4-1 Man United. Luke Chadwick with the goal. Roy Keane with the assist. Thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ. Oh, this feels really nice this week, Luke.
And you've only got not 9 men.
Second half of the season, mine. Saying it now, it's my second half. Didn't even take a hit this week.
So good.
I have done for the last 5, I think. Oh, man. We sign off with a fine goal. Keane nudges the ball into the path of Chadwick, who arrows a pinpoint volley into the far corner to wrap up the game. Oh, Editor, Chadwick's first goal of the night. Chadwick is his first goal of the night.
I was going to moan about people getting lucky with Chadwick off the bench, but I think I've got enough luck really with our Wally.
Andy Martin reckons he's got 100 points.
Really?
Mode's redemption, says Cobbler. Luke, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay.
No, Luke, are you okay?
Oh,
bloody hell, yeah. Bolton got a clean sheet, didn't they?
Bolton clean sheet, Watford clean sheet as well.
Luke, talk us through those full-time scores, my man.
All right, so we've got Arsenal 3, Middlesbrough 1, Aston Villa 0, Bolton 2, Blackburn 2, Tottenham 3, Charlton 2, Newcastle 2, Derby 0, Chelsea 1, Everton 1, Manchester United 4, Leeds 3, Liverpool 2, Leicester 2, Ipswich 0, Manchester City 3, Millwall 0, Sunderland 0, Watford 3.
Lovely stuff. So what are we thinking then? That is a bit of a talent for the books, Bolton winning, especially to 0 as well.
Yeah.
And Sunderland 3-0 loss away at home to Watford. That's probably the result of the night there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might have a red arrow this week. It'll be close.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Man City pretty much went as it should, shouldn't it? Arsenal 3, Middlesbrough 1. That's it. Sorry. Usually they have a bit of a description.
Save points 1 for Manninger. Bonus points 3 for Jeffers, 2 for Van Bronckhorst and Boxic. Yellow cards for Van Bronckhorst, Parler and Southgate. So 0 points for Southgate this week.
Oh, I hope Gali gets some bonus. Oh,
he should do, really, shouldn't he? He's a big centre half. They tend to do when they get a clean sheet. Someone like him would normally
headers,
get.
Isn't it? If he gets a lot of headers and clearances and that.
Yeah.
Andy Martin, good man though. If you got over 100 points, that should be a sizable green arrow for you, mate.
Definitely.
There are going to be some horrific scores this week.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any hashtag no rude in the chat. Weird that, isn't it? Aston Villa 0, Bolton 2.
So we got a save point for Schmeichel, 3 bonus for Gardner, 2 for Stewart, Jaskalainen, DeVos, Cooper, Hendry, Wallace and Carrick. No bloody bonus for my boy Wally.
Oh shit, yeah. Jaskalainen and Cooper. Honestly, if I was doing my wild card or if I was starting now, Cooper would be straight in. I would have that double up every day of the week now.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd go Gardner.
Just because they rack up the bonus points, they're getting the clean sheets. And I know you can't trust it away from home, but fucking hell, every other week you can play them both, can't you?
Yeah, Gardner's the highest scoring defender now by quite a distance after today.
We missed out on it last week, didn't we? Last year, didn't we? Because he was injured for so long. Yeah. That was from the very beginning as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Blackburn 2, Tottenham 3.
3 save points for Sereni. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. So he's made at least 9 saves. Blackburn goalkeeper hasn't got any. Got 3 bonus for Lundvigsson, 2 for 2 guy Wright Phillips and Selakovic. Yellow card for Steve Melvin. Wow. So Sereni's pretty much single-handedly won them that game.
Did you have you talked us through any subs?
Yeah, I was going to do that if there were any that actually were worthwhile.
I didn't know whether you saw any. I haven't looked.
I'm just looking. Only one. Sherwood came off on the 52nd minute, but I don't really think that matters. Stepanovs and Bergkamp were subbed on for Arsenal. Gordon was subbed on for Middlesbrough, so there could be a few 1-pointers that people get. No, nothing major so far.
Charlton 2, Newcastle 2.
So we have save point for Kylie, save point for Given, 3 bonus for Hughes, 2 bonus for Powell, Walker, Dinser, Johansson, Dyer and Court. Ewell was subbed on. And that's pretty much it. Parker as well, Elliott and Acuna. But yeah, so you will get 1 point for Ewell, so that's a bonus.
FPL Captain says, yeah, Gameweek 21 preview stream is straight after this. And make sure you follow the link there because it is a different link. It's good to save one panda, and remember, you will find out the big signing.
It is big.
Derby 0, Chelsea 1. Sorry, I keep going to say the description.
So no save points in that game. 3 bonus for Riggott, 2 for Lescott, Carbonari, Melchiot, Babiaro, Forsell and Zenden. Yellow cards for Petit and Lampard. Tonton, Powell, Knight and Stanic were subbed on. Carbone was subbed off before the 60th minute.
Ooh. So 2 points missed out on there.
As were Craig Burley and Jody Morris. A few people might have Jody Morris knocking about.
2 points missed out on there from Carbone, though. Be disappointed with that. AD Tour says, no Yule, lost my Galee points.
Oh, no.
Why is that?
I'm assuming he had Yule as like second sub and Galee third sub.
Oh, right. Everton 1, Man United 4. There you go, Luke.
2 save points for Eleftheropoulos, 1 for Bartes, 3 bonus for Van Nistelrooy, 2 for Keane and 1 for Veron. Yellow card for Duncan Ferguson. Subbed on Watson and Stubbs. Nobody came on for Manchester United.
Smash the goalkeeper name.
Yeah, Eleftheropoulos. Been practicing that in the mirror all week.
M2301 says, where can I find the league table after the show? Yeah, it's after the show. So it will come up on the tweets. So you can see it straight away. And if you watch the stream after this as well, you can also see that. The stream, obviously, it's all on YouTube, so you can watch it all back tomorrow. Don't feel like you have to stay up now. So you can watch it back tomorrow. But if you do watch it live, you can ask questions to Luke and Panda straight away. I mean, not Panda. You don't really want to ask Panda, but Luke will be there to answer questions. Leeds 3, Liverpool 2. Ooh, hello.
So, save point for Robinson, save point for Dudek, 3 bonus for Viduka, 2 for Singh and Kuhl. You're bang on for 50 points from your 3. You're going to have 26, 13 and 11.
Take that.
Very nice. Yeah. Risa came off for Liverpool on the 59th minute, so you've not missed out on any clean sheet, don't really matter. And Carragher and Schmeitzer came on. Barnby came off as well before 60.
Will that be a -1 for Risa or a 0?
Can't remember when they conceded.
But does it?
No, it won't. It may well be a 0.
Leicester 2, Ipswich 0.
Save point for Brannigan, 3 bonus for Savage, 2 for Heath, 1 for Sinclair, Delaney, Taggart and Wise. I'm quite happy with a 7-pointer from Damien Delaney. I'll take that.
Yeah, definitely. Stephen Hamilton reckons I might actually put him out of the cup.
Yeah,
I managed to do that with 8 players.
Yeah, genuinely, I reckon you'll probably be in the top 100 managers this week with 8 men.
Imagine what I could do with 11. Don't, because I have 11 every week and it doesn't make any difference. 2 left. Surely one shot gets the old bonus, and then it's to see whether Galee gets any.
Be so funny. Be so funny if Galee got 3 bonus this week.
Man City 3, Millwall 0.
Well done. You did. You hit the big 50 up top. So, save point for Nash, 2 for Ashwood, 3 bonus for Wanchop, 1 for Svensson, 2 for Svensson, 1 for Nash, McQuelkin, Howie, Hurtado, Brow and Tiato.
Tiato getting 1 bonus and doing nothing in the game.
Paolo Wanchop with a 10 out of 10. In terms of subs, Hayworth, Horlock and Harlands came on. Brow, Flitcroft and Huckabee came off. Braniff came on for Millwall. Savarese came off. Huckabee was the only substitution pre-60. Yeah, you've absolutely smashed it this week.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
Sunderland 0, Watford 3.
Save point for Amatsidis. How the hell has Sullivan not got a save point when he's conceded 3? Bloody hell. Bonus 3 for Petkov, 2 for Lawson, Gray, Varga, Atmatsidis, Vega, Galli, Gale, and Smith. 8-pointer for Galli. Fair play.
Galli deep.
So we've got yellows for Varga and Ferrer. Subbed on were Haas, Sibon, and Bellion. For Watford, Helgerson and Cox. Our new signing Mark Libra came off after 56 minutes, as did Lawson.
Ouch.
But again, didn't keep a clean sheet, doesn't really matter. But what a result for Watford. What a result.
Players new and old, I hope you've enjoyed Game Week 20 and the first game week of the second half of the season. Thank you to FPL captain. I haven't mentioned him yet tonight. Absolute legend. FPL mode and FPL irons as ever. Remember, Game Week 21 is on Saturday. Keep an eye on YouTube and the official account for news and signings. Good night. Right. Luke, hope you enjoyed your evening, bud.
I did, mate. Yeah, good fun. Yeah, everybody needs to make sure they get onto the next stream.
Big time. So from both of us, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, guys. Cheers for everybody that's been in the chat as well. I hope you had a good one, and we